Hello friends, this is my point of view of the Brother MFC-795CW for wireless, multifunction, answering machine, fax and so on. The idea of purchasing this product for us here was to replace a very good Brother unit, which was the reason why we bought the MFC-795, because this one's been working for years. It's an old fax, and this is a HP printer, good old workhorse. It's a PSC1210. So both of those have been working very well, and they still work well. But to integrate everything, we got this unit here. As far as the hardware goes, it's up to Brother standard or up to the other unit. The quality of build is very, very good. Not a lot to talk about. I guess most of the printers you're fairly familiar with, so we won't go into too much detail there. Paper tray, slide the photograph paper forward, that brings that into effect. Slide it back, just press that button there. To refill, lift that up, and you can shift the sliders across to put the envelope size paper in there. So that's the goodies there. Now the answering machine works reasonably well. There is a funny with the speakerphone. When I've talked to some people using it, it's quite distorted, and they say that they can't hear me properly, so I've got to revert to the telephone. But that's not always the case. It's quite an unusual one, because some people say it's very good, very clear, and others say it's no good at all. As far as the unit itself goes, it's been let down very, very badly by the firmware. The firmware is the software that goes into the product here itself. It's almost like the programs that you get on your PC or Mac. But the firmware in this is quite faulty. It has a lot of functions which leave a lot to be desired, and some functions don't work at all. If we have somebody make an incoming call, it takes over the unit. You can see the nice LCD touch screen display showing extension telephone is in use. That means it's disabled everything. We can't do anything at all with any of those buttons. So the machine is useless unless I actually come over here and unplug the telephone lead, then it reverts back to a normal operational machine. So that's probably the worst feature of it. Now, if there is an incoming call and somebody in the building tries to alert you to the fact that you've got a call on the same line, if you don't know the trick of how to use this machine, typically a person would go to the machine and pick up the receiver and start talking, but you can't do that. If another phone is uplifted, the handpiece doesn't work. The trick is to use the speakerphone switch. Now that's a real compromise, because we've lost several calls here because people in the office who come in to use it or to take a call don't realise that that's the trick, and they uplift the receiver, doesn't work, they put it down, they press the speakerphone, and by then they've actually lost the call. So that's not so flash. Okay, I'll just remove that incoming call. Here's another aspect of it which is really quite unusual. If I put a CF card or a USB stick or something in there, it connects to the PC. Now the only way to get the pictures off the CF card or the USB on board here so we can use it as a copier or whatever is to unmount or release the USB which pops up on the PC. Once it's unmounted, then you can operate on. I'll just unmount it now just to show you what happens. Okay, so now I can I should be able to go to photo. There we are, we're back on the right menu now. So that's one of the other issues. These difficulties shouldn't arise. It should be quite easy to use. Now another, I'll just get out of that, I'll go to scan. A very oddity with the firmware is if you want to scan something to a file or whatever, you can't select the resolution of the scan. I'm not quite sure why they've done that there, but if you go to the copy mode, you can select the quality. So by now I guess you're picking up that there are quite a few things wrong with the firmware in this machine. And basically what I'm saying is, if you probably won't be buying one of these, but if you're going for a Brother product, just be aware that the firmware must be fairly recent. The firmware on this unit, even though it's brand new, is 2 years old, so they haven't done a great job of maintaining it. So if you're going to buy any Brother machine, make sure you check out the reviews and so on to make sure that what you're getting is what you want. Certainly what we've got here for our office is not a machine that comes up to the standard of these other two very old units. So now it's going to be taking over. I'll get out of this now and answer the telephone. Thanks for watching.